responding to someone. But we should be getting into this one pretty soon, so here's the game. All right, NRG versus Akimbo. We're going to start things off with a knife round. Kind of lost. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the freeze there. Got it all wrapped up, though. And Akimbo will take down NRG in the knife round. Ooh, someone's going all in on the channel points prediction. All right, so we have NRG starting on the T side. We have Akimbo starting things on the CT side. And let us dive right into it. So you are stuck with just me tonight on the microphone, but you do have my fiance on the sticks, and you have Hex opening things up with First Blood. N2O, ooh, not able to answer back. Already the double entry for the NRG side, but Akimbo starting to get rotated over already. They've got Cameron sitting down low here in elevator as more of their teammates fall. Bro just going to crush in from above. And it's just Obi left standing in the 1 versus 5. NRG trying to approach from lots of different directions, and it's going to be OC to close this round up. As for the Party Astronauts, unfortunately, I don't think anybody is streaming it tonight. So you're kind of stuck with me. I mean, you know, I know I'm the second choice over here, but, you know, I do my best. Thank you for the followers as well. I do see a few of you popping in, so I do appreciate that. And NRG just going to bust. No, it's all good. It's all good. NRG going to be busting out here with the rifles. We got N2O boosted up on the head of ZY. Playing for some interesting stuff on Cat. If NRG dare to go into lower tons, Obi trying to push them, but not going to be able to. Just going to be shoved over by Bro. NRG really trying to abuse these long angles with the rifles that they've got. Really trying to force these pistols into some unfavorable situations. Flash goes out. Easy tap by George. And this is feeling like one that's... I mean... I'm pretty sure that NRG are going to have this one wrapped up. We did see a pretty crazy round out of Bro on the Deagle last night, so I don't want to discount the fact that N2O could 1 versus 5 with the Deagle. You got to be realistic here. I appreciate that. I appreciate that confined within. So NRG off to the races early on, but this is the first buy from Akimbo. It doesn't feel ideal. They've got the MP9 on Cameron and the FAMAS on Laxi, with the M4s for the rest of the team. No HE grenades either, so as soon as NRG start to put down smokes, those smokes will not be breakable. And with the mollies put down early on too, you have to feel like Akimbo definitely gave themselves a hard pull by to work with. The evolution of the smokes on Dust2 has actually gotten really interesting to me, just because with the waterfalling of smokes and with the breakable smokes, you've seen people do things like get mid to B smokes that actually smoke off dust. We are going to see the aggression coming in here for the A-bomb site, and Obi actually starting one off with a double. Oh, and a triple, completely shutting out the double door pressure from NRG. N2O spotted around the smoke from Hex. But NRG have lost the bomb, and so this round suddenly gets very difficult. Laxi going to make it even worse. Headshot onto Hex, and Bro just jumping down into the crosshairs of this elevator player. So Akimbo going to answer back here. This is going to be a lot different for NRG than their last night's matchup against Worms. Akimbo will not fold when you put them under pressure. This is definitely a squad that has the capability to take down the big names. They're sitting at 10th on the leaderboard at the moment, but there's that's not to discount the possibility that they really make a run in the playoffs. Now we're going to see another brawl out long for NRG, and already Akimbo taking some critical damage, but Obi gets all the way over to Pit. Only able to take down Bro, but now responsibility on to Laxi, and Hext will fall. 3 versus 4 now with N2O on 4 HP. That's got to be a painful result for NRG. Looks like they still want to try to brawl out long even more, though. The player's still Car, and N2O still putting down heads. 2 versus 3. They do finally take him down, but the health bar on George feels like NRG trying to force the issue just a little bit here on long, and you need to watch out. Because at this point, the guillotine will start to close. We've already got Cameron holding down the lurk position. But NRG, they have enough time and enough utility to still make this round messy for Akimbo. But they don't want to start to trade rounds. They definitely want to crush any hint of momentum that Akimbo might have. So rifles and utility flipped on over. Ooh, they go before the smoke breaks, and Laxi just going to pop them both. Well, that's not what you're looking for. Akimbo even things back out at 2, and now they get the opportunity to steal that momentum. NRG down to about $2,000 a player. Could go for the force on this round if they want, but it looks like they're just going to save up that last little hint of money. They will have the buy on the next round pretty handily. About 4,400 or so a player is more than enough to put together a pretty quality buy. NRG just balling out mid now. So the question is, which Akimbo player is going to be the one to farm up the most kills? Ooh, they sneak past an N2O, taking some early heat. Well, that's going to hurt, but you're the Hopper, so, you know, only the last hit is the one that matters. It's not like a rifler where sometimes you might not hit the headshot. They'll go into the Court of Laxi and, well, bowled over. It's 3 for Laxi, but NRG are kind of like, yeah, we're just going to walk through the smoke. All good. All good, guys. This is something we haven't seen in a couple of nights. The favorite for the evening being behind. I guess we did see it with Nouns, but we can safely discount what happened in that game. We got ops out for both sides, N2O. Oh no, not out for both sides, just one for N2O. So we'll see if NRG are able to crack this defense. As soon as the weapons came out for Akimbo, it's been a tough series here for NRG already. And they're throwing so many smokes into double doors. Op rings out, but it does not hit. NRG is still looking to make their way up through Cat here, but the A site hasn't really worked out. There's 4 players on it for Akimbo, and it feels like you gotta watch out if you're NRG, because they do seem to really like this, and they're down to that 60-second mark, putting down the lurk smokes. So they're gonna walk into this stack. It's a dangerous prospect, although Nitro using the Vanguard smoke to get down to CT, but ZY will be aware of it. Does hit the shots and the doubles onto George. That drops bomb as well, and he's going back up for another, but not quite able to finalize. OC does trade one back and the second before falling down. Ooh, they need to watch out for Cameron, but Hex is ready for it. But now it's a 2 versus 1. Good kill for Bro on Alaxi, but they do need to pick up Bomb. They do grab it, but Obi is here. Might be able to salvage this round for Akimbo. Not quite. 19 HP left for Hext, and NRG will steal momentum right back. This will be the rebuy-in for the Akimbo side, but I love that they're actually pushing NRG. It feels good to see the favorites bleed a little bit because we've had a lot of really stompy games the last few nights. Ooh, big push out mid, and N2O gonna take the opening off of Cat. Captain America is already dead. Once again, Akimbo with a lot of resources sent down long. They've only left Cameron to watch the B-bomb site. Has been a solid anchor so far, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Ooh, and this is dangerous. They're walking into N2O again, and he is able to get to 1 before George trades back, but the double will be enough for NRG to open up some serious can of hurt on this A-bomb site. Akimbo rotated just a little bit too far away. All 3 players milling around mid. Obi, first one to make his way out from CT and looking for trouble on the bomb site. These nades doing a decent amount of damage over to George. Ooh, the first one to go down is OC, but Bro will trade. And in a 2 versus 2, ooh. Obi continuing to cause damage here, and George can't find the shots. They've got kits, so this is going to be the defuse. Akimbo going to win out, take the 4th round. Yeah, I think Dust2 can definitely go either way. The rotations can be a little bit hairy, but the play patterns of Dust2 have been so fleshed out and so played out over the years that it really kind of depends. An opper such as OC can do a lot of damage, but we're also seeing how dangerous an op can do in any team's hands. And honestly, I feel like NRG probably need to try out the B-bomb site just a little bit, which it looks like they're just about to do, but they need to do it with something other than pistols. Like, I feel like this is still going to be a little bit of a questionable push. N2O, ooh, he's got the op out. He does hit the shot onto Bro. That's already one of these pistols going down, but the Tech-9s, they're seeking to overwhelm you, and they're going to do a good job of it. 2 kills already. Hex picking up a 3rd. And that op only able to get to 2 players before this bomb will go down. Ooh, that's kind of a cool little Molotov on the site, safe from scaffolding. But it's still a 2 versus 3, and NRG have managed to recover the rifles. So this retake, not going to be easy whatsoever. And George and Nitro, Captain America, will trade this round right back. Easy does it. But I was going over it a bit in the pre-show, but NRG definitely have the more favorable win rate on both Dust2 and Train, which we are going to train tonight, which I am very excited for that. Like, just, new Train is so freaking cool. I love it. The layout isn't as interesting as the special effects on the map. Like, the fact that we have a map that's not sunny, that is, you know, has interesting stuff going on. It's just cool. It's just cool. George over in long being a bit of a nuisance, taking down these pistol players, but they play 3-3? I mean, it's 3-4. It's April 3rd. Day month. So this is actually a 2-map series. There's no decider. It's a best of 2. So we've got Dust2, we've got Train, and then we've got a nice early bedtime. And NRG, again, they take down the early players, and they're like, all right, we can brawl out long again. OC, gonna hit the shot onto N2O. Cameron getting popped as well. It's just ZY left alone here to try and defend against 5, but Nitro ready for him. And NRG gonna take themselves the lead once again, get back in that driver's seat, and unfortunately for Akimbo, that's a CT side economy moment because they forced up. Now they're going to be stuck with just upgraded pistols. Not even picking up the utility. Everyone loves this Deagle, which I can't really fault them. It is really funny. Just be like, this is a Deagle where I'm just pointing and yelling at you. Man, the op headshot is one of the most excessive things in the game. How much damage would you like? I would like 5 players worth of damage. Or 4.5, more like. But it's just like 457 damage to the head with the op. It's pretty sweet. Now, only one player set up to watch long for the Akimbo side. It's Laxi. Got the Deeg out. Got it in the right position. George needs to be careful because he's been obliterated, but good trade on Hext with the AWP. He's been gifted that over for the 12 HP. Oh, this is fun. Bro is like, hey guys, B-bomb site's open and I've spotted the player rotating. Gonna get the kill on him as well, but, you know, that means that ZY now all alone. There's nobody here except the dude with a gun. His name is OC, and your head is done. Who loves Captain America? I don't know, probably the Winter Soldier. Probably not Iron Man. Sorry, I'm just over here spoiling Marvel movies. But, you know, NRG probably likes him. And, you know, anybody that's a fan of NRG probably does. Iron Man's dead. No one's ever dead in Marvel forever. They've had time to watch. Yeah, that's fair. When did that come out? 2019? Ska's Captain America? I thought Ska was just Ska. Again, I don't think anybody's dead in the Marvel Universe permanently. They're gonna go to, like, Master Kai's dimension, and then they'll wish them back with the Dragon Balls or something. Maybe they can use the Force to revive them as a Force Ghost. You know, they'll be fine. Oh, no. Obi trying to get active early on, but OC boosted up. Gonna show him what for. Ooh, they're looking for the player on Cat as well, but OC whiffs and will be punished. N2O gonna make it even worse. NRG lose Bro as well. How does that miss? Yeah, what you see is what you get. The damage, though, onto the Akimbo side, pretty substantial. N2O on 40 HP. So just a couple shots away from dead. ZY playing anti-flash, still going to get one for N2O. This Opper being a major problem for the NRG side, but they do have Hext in a position to stomp this player on B. Going to get the smoke down for CT as well. So this should allow Nitro all the way around to the B-bomb site. And Hext spots the boost. Takes down, that's the Opper finally down for Akimbo. Now Hext in a position to completely cut off his rotate. Laxi making lots of noise. And into the meat grinder of Hext. 7-4 in the favor of NRG. And they're looking like they are probably going to crush an 8th right now. It's just going to be mostly MP9s for Akimbo. So a pretty forcey, awkward buy for the end of the half. Ooh, we got a fun little spawn here for NRG. I don't know that we're going to get the B rush. But again, there's only one player here for Akimbo. If there were a round to rush B, this would be the one. Ooh, some support being called over. But NRG, they're not going to go for the direct route. No one ever goes for the direct route into B. The direct route into B is just doom. The really worrying thing is Nitro down on 33 HP. Kind of caught on his own in the corner of tons, but the nades will let him switch sides here. Ooh, N2O though, he's curious, but gets a little bit overly curious. It's the nose scope for Nitro. Now, oh, they better watch out. Laxi behind them, and there's Nitro down. 4 versus 4, but now OC more than happy to pick that AWP right back up. 4 versus 4. And NRG want to try to jump on up through Cat. There's only one player on A here to meet them. The rest of the team will be rotating on in. Laxi going to be peeking out of a long. Oh, and he's already been spotted. That gives NRG so much info. There's no one on Cat either. That's being held down by OC. So this is NRG in some power positions, but George, first one to fall. Ooh, can they do more? Hext and Bro will take their revenge. And it's just going to be up to OB, who cannot hold on. It is OC to close out the half. 8-4 in the favor of NRG. So a pretty solid T-side half. Yeah, pretty solid. But I would say that, you know, the one thing that I would really look at, aside from the fact that Laxi had a fantastic half on the Akimbo side, is N2O was hitting some really good shots. It's definitely one of those, if he didn't have the op, it kind of didn't matter. Like, he was hitting good op shots, but he was doing okay with the pistol as well. And Akimbo now starting to get dangerous, already out through long, and OB and N2O will crush the resistance. NRG already starting to rush to rotate on over, but the player car, well, Akimbo definitely have an inkling that there's somebody there. The question is, can NRG turn this around? No. Obi going to pick up his second of the round, and it's just going to be up to Nitro playing car, looking for these shots, but he's got Hext with him, and that will be enough. Now Laxi, or Cameron, the last player standing, has to go pick up bomb. That's been dropped long. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot. Oh, wait. Were those NRG stickers on the Glock? I think they were. That's kind of funny. Well, 1 versus 2. Hext on 3 HP, so definitely a dangerous proposition. Bomb picked up by Cameron, who does have... Oh, gosh. He's just going to run all the way over to the... No, he's not. Why wouldn't you run over to the B-bomb site from here? They're both long. I guess you don't know they're both long, but he does get the bomb down. And yeah, those are NRG stickers on the Glock. I wonder if those were there before he played this match, or if that's a new craft. 1 versus 1. Nitro working his way onto site. Ooh, takes a chunk out of him. No kit. There is a kit on Nitro. He doesn't have the armor. Taps the bomb. Ooh, waiting for the shots, and there it is. Nitro going to pick up his third headshot of the round, and NRG take the pistol. With the bomb plant, though, there is the option to go for the force on Akimbo. And at this point in the game, when your opponent is just about to hit that double digits mark, you do probably want to consider it. And so I do agree with the force buy here. If this one were closer to even, I don't know how into that force by I would be. Scout just ripping off shots. N2O down on 10 HP. Ooh. Oh, George switches to the nade at the wrong time. The timing. Well, he does still get the chance to back away, and this nade gonna crunch N2O right down. Ooh, Bro gets to block the smoke as well, but don't think it'll do too much good for him. And NRG, they give up the space long to take it Cat and CT instead. So Akimbo will take full advantage of that. Oh, this smoke is going to have such a gap. Threw that one with a little bit too much gusto, but it might not matter. Cameron picks up 2 on the gap. 3 versus 3. Scout still being used by OC. Well, this one feels a little bit dangerous. Smoke going to be thrown over to Cat. And NRG going to have a whale of a round. This force working out really well for Akimbo. I like the position that Laxi's getting into as well as ZY takes down Hext. George knows they're being wrapped on. Ooh, OC with the kill, though. This is going to be the save from NRG, so Akimbo, they'll take the momentum right back. Start to make things a little bit more awkward for NRG. Not going to be a buy possible by the CT side. So possibility of a comeback definitely increases with Akimbo stealing the round there. Okay, that's pretty great. The bouncing glorp in chat. Thank you for the 10 biddies, Drunken Llama. Bouncing glorp. I don't know. Who doesn't like glorp? Glorp is so good. No matter who you are, if you're on Twitch, you're talking about glorp. Yes, NRG got Bro from Astralis. Well, Bro's been to a few high-profile teams. But this one, going to be pistols for the NRG side. So we can just really quick. Bro was on Monty. Bro was on Astralis Talent. Bro's been to a few different places. Bro's actually been on Falcons. So 4 versus 4. Akimbo should have pretty full priority on this round, and I mean the 5-7 gonna do a good job at taking that right back into your control. They're still losing numbers on Cat. They haven't moved all the way up toward the site yet. Okay, never mind. NRG, they just crunch them. Well, that one's gonna leave a mark. That is gonna sting. Still a little bit of money left in the coffers for Akimbo. We'll see. Ooh, big brawl out long once again, but it goes the way of OC. And it goes the way of NRG. They repel Akimbo. Right down through Cat. They're trying to make this round fast. They're trying to make this one just as fast as possible. They're already losing a lot of HP. Bro and OC both down about halfway. So looking to make their... Oh! What a shot by Obi. Well, that will equalize things for the Akimbo side, but that was one of the 50 HP players taken down. I like NRG leaving nothing to chance here. 2 players per site, leaving mid open. Gonna give Akimbo kind of their choice on where to go. Ooh, smoke broken open, so you do get the alert coming in as Hex takes down Cameron. It is an absolute massacre on the B-bomb site. And NRG will take that 11th round. And this penultimate round should be a heck of a lot easier, because Akimbo just going to be on the upgraded pistols. Although, we did just see NRG take control with pistols, so you can never know. This is definitely a difference in style. We had Akimbo with just the singular player placed toward B and heavy A presence on their CT side. NRG going for a bit more measured, even approach. They've got Nitro as their rotator, and they've just got 3 players A. Does make it a little bit harder for Akimbo. Really hard to crack these sites on open, and Obi gonna find, well, 2 players on B is information, and that leaves OC open. Cameron takes him down. 4 versus 4. Good damage on N2O. These unarmored players taking tons of damage with the nades. 4 versus 3. George is going to be tapping away from Pit. Taking him down one at a time. They spot Laxi on Cat. That's another one to fall. And Bro, gotta clean on up. NRG with 4 alive. They'll get that bomb defused. And it is going to be 12-5. So the only question really, in my mind, is how many rounds are Akimbo going to be able to pull back on their T side, because 7 is a lot. Seven would require a whole lot of mistakes on the side of NRG. Looking at the score lines as well, I mean, you know, Hext 19-7 so far. Really carrying the team of NRG. Really doing a fantastic job, but Cameron gonna take down the first. That is gonna push NRG back just a little bit. Again, rolling out long. We saw Akimbo throwing 2, sometimes even 3 long, and really pushing NRG back. NRG, the difference in style is interesting to see, because they're offering up that space. They're letting Akimbo come to them, and then springing the trap. But they'll still get some kills on the way on in. Obi picking up Bro as well. OC with the trade. Now the question is, can Akimbo make it past OC? The answer might just be no. Cameron, next one to fall. Ooh, third one is Laxi. Does pick him off. Oh no, N2O not expecting Hext just below him. Down to the 2 versus 2. Bomb still making its way on up long. Need to go in to try to break the smoke, but they don't realize Nitro's already here. Captain America pressing, throwing his shield and breaking heads and cleaning on up Akimbo. 13-5. A solid first game. And that is going to be a pretty solidly won game by NRG.